Patrick at Pals, and we're back at the 48 Dodge, and Jim is putting on the trim today. Boy, does that look good, Jim. The suicide doors, and now you're getting ready to put the trim here. What's that you got in your hand?
Well, this is a sheet metal brake, a little hand brake and bender. What happened is you can't get decent aftermarket parts. Here's the original clips that used to hold the trim on. They clip on here.
Okay.
And as you can see, there's quite a bit of difference between the two.
Oh my gosh, the new one looks much larger. It's longer, isn't it?
It's a little bit longer, but the biggest thing is they still fit. I put the front one on. These have a bend in them, and these don't.
So show me on the car how that sits, because it's got compounds on the top and the bottom.
Yeah, this little bend here, that's why these have this bend in them. So when the original clips are in, well, I can't really get that one on right now, but when they're in, it's got to bend out past that.
So the little tab here goes into the hole.
Yeah.
And then does this hold on the shoulder of the door? How does that work?
Well, let me alter this real quick.
Okay.
Because, like I said, I'm going to have to.
So you trim that piece.
I'm going to have to, because the originals are rounded and these are not, and they're round holes.
So they gave you a square peg to fit in a round hole.
Yeah.
And this is all part of restoring a car, folks, because the things that we get today are not like they were 75 years ago. Now you're putting it in the handbrake and bending it. I think they call that eyeballing it to make it right.
Now it's got that bend in it.
Okay.
The others have. These are not fun to put on. It's like I said, they're aftermarket and they don't fit the way.
But they're what we have to work with.
All I have to work with.
And of course you have to be careful of the new paint, because one wrong move.
Yeah, these are real. Ooh, scary.
It is scary, but it's going right in. Okay, so now you've got it mounted. So folks, you can see the time that it took to do just one. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
There's about
9,
50
10,
on the car.
50 on the car all the way around. And that's what's underneath of these pieces right here. And this is all what goes into a restoration. Nothing is bolted on. Everything has to be reconfigured. Still good parts, just not what they had in 1948. If you've got a 48 Dodge and you want it restored, bring it to Pals. See you soon.